Who knows these leaves right here? These leaves I'm showing in this clip, who knows them? This bigger one is called EFO RIRO. Yeah, very common among the Yoruba people, while this smaller one is called EFO RIRO, also common among the Yoruba people. If you also know it, if you are not a Yoruba and you have eaten this before, let me know in the comment section. We're going to be transforming these two leaves into this delicious pot of soup you're looking at. Sit back and enjoy. So these are the ingredients I'll be using. This is the vegetable. I've washed them and cut them up like so. Yeah, and this fish, I don't know the name of this fish, guys. My husband bought it from his place of work and we don't even know the name of this fish, but this fish tastes like beef, just like we are eating meat. Unfortunately, the head is not there. I think we would have known what fish it is by the head, but the head is not there. If you know this fish, please, I'd like to know. I need to know the name of this fish. It tastes very well, very sweet, very delicious. Yeah, just like meat. And I'm gonna be using this roasted prawn as well, and I like to cut off the head of my prawn. Yeah, I'll be blending that, washing the fish, and I'm gonna be right back. Yeah, so these are the other ingredients I'll be using. Blended pepper mix right there, tomato, tatase, atarudo, yeah, onions, palm oil, locust bean. What is EFO RIRO without iru? Yeah, a typical Yoruba girl. Yeah, so I'll be using some seasoning cubes as well, salt and black pepper for extra heat because I'm a Yoruba girl. Okay, these are my prawns washed and bearded. These are the vegetables steamed up. Yeah, I steamed the vegetables. This is the pomo we're going to be using. I blended the crayfish as well, and the head of the prawns that I detached, I also blended that up as well. Yeah, the head of these prawns, I blended them up into this as well. This is the fish washed and cut up into pieces. Like I'm so curious about this fish because I don't know the name of this fish. It tastes like meat, guys, just like you are eating meat, beef. That is what this fish tastes like. And look at the thickness of this fish. Tastes just like roasted meat. Yeah, that's what it tastes like. I want to know the name. I need to know the name of this fish. Yeah, in a dried pot, I'm going to be adding my palm oil, and I'm going to be letting that just warm up. We're not bleaching the oil. We're not about bleaching it. We're just going to warm it up. And then we're going to be adding the onions. We'll allow that to fry for some time, to release its flavor into the oil. Okay, giving that a good mix. I like mixing. So I'm mixing up the onions with the oil. This is properly fried now. I'm going to be seasoning that up. I like adding my seasoning in my oil and onions. Okay, so adding my seasoning cubes, and the iru also goes in. Okay, my hands are clean. I washed my hands before cooking. Okay, so I'm gonna give that a good mix. I'll allow the iru to also fry as well. At this point, the aroma in this kitchen is next to none. Okay, so look at that, guys. Look at that yumminess you are looking at. So here comes the pepper mix, and I'm gonna stir that as well, and I will allow that to fry. And next up, I'm gonna be adding salt, my pepper, like the black pepper for extra heat. As a Yoruba girl, pepper cannot be too much for you. Okay, so I'm adding pepper, and the prawns head that I blended up, I'm adding that as well. And I'm going to be adding my crayfish as well. I'm just adding everything, like everything at this point. More the almighty fish, I don't know the name. I'm going to be adding that as well. And the prawns as well also goes into the mix. Like I'm just going to be adding everything. There's no ceremony, just adding everything. Okay, and giving that a good mix, mixing them together so that they will know what they are doing in that pot. They are not in that pot to play. I want to mix them up so that they get to know each other more. Okay, so after some time, the sauce is well fried, like well cooked. I'm giving it a mix again. Yeah, just take a look at that. Everything is coming together at this point. This fish again, and this fish, I'm very curious. More so, I'm fasting while cooking this. Like I was fasting while cooking this soup, so I was not able to taste it on time. So I was so curious, guys. I was so curious to taste this fish. I couldn't wait till night time, to my breaking time, before I would taste this thing. Like I was just so tempted to taste this fish at the moment, but I waited till night. Okay, so now comes the efo into the mix, and I'm gonna give that a good mix as well, so that everything is properly combined. Okay, so the efo riro is coming together at this point. Like there is no ceremony. Okay, there is no ceremony. Just throw in everything, allow it to be well cooked. Okay, so at this point I'm adding little water because I have not gotten the consistency I want. I want a soupy consistency. If you get that, I don't know if you get that. I don't like my efo riro to be too dry. You get what I'm saying? I like it to be loose, like a little bit. I'm adding more crayfish at this point. Okay, I think I added more water off camera because I love my vegetable to be soupy, to have water, like to have extra water, not like flood though, not like flood, but to be soupy. And guys, efo riro is ready. Like vegetable soup is ready. And look at that, guys. Look at the water on the corner of the plate. That's what I'm talking about. It's not oil, guys. It's not oil you are looking at. Let me say it very well. That is not oil. That is water. The kind of water I'm looking out for. Yeah, that's how I like my vegetable soup to be. Okay, so you can eat this with rice, pounded yam, eba, fufu, and you can eat it alone as well. So guys, if you're coming across this channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. I'm gonna catch you in my next one. Until then, bye bye.